so far, what it was coming and being here. You say your name, you look at everybody, and you give us.
Greetings, distinguished alumni, fellow old students of Fijai. My name is Wepi Kunyepe, and I must say, it's truly an honor to stand here today as a proud graduate of Fijai Senior High School, class of 2025. My journey to this moment started a while back in 2023. I bought a ticket for the Fijai Old Students Association raffle, but didn't win. I tried again in 2024, not knowing what would happen, and by God's grace, I won a spot to be part of this program. Later, my visa was approved, and that made all feel real. Honestly, I never imagined I'll get such an opportunity just from being part of Fijai. From the beginning till now, everything has gone smoothly from the travel process to being here in Fijai and meeting so many amazing old students. Seeing how united and supportive this association is has really inspired me. And as a selfless person I strive to be, I encourage students of Fijai back at home to participate and join this amazing program to keep this going. I'm truly grateful for this experience, and I will carry the spirit of Fijai with pride wherever I go. Thank you. God bless Fijai and you all.
My name is Nixon Papa Ojro. Good morning, distinguished guests, members of FOSA North America Alumni Group. Ladies and gentlemen, it's with a heart full of gratitude and humility that I stand before you. I feel deeply honored and immensely blessed to have been chosen as the winner of the raffle draw organized by the FOSA North America Alumni Group. This opportunity to travel to the United States fully sponsored is not just a personal milestone, but a testament of the power of community, generosity, and a shared commitment to building a brighter future for the next generation. For me, this journey represents more than just crossing borders. It symbolizes hope, empowerment, and global reach of kindness. To the FOSA North America Alumni Group, thank you for your vision, your generosity, and your unwavering support for our beloved alma mater. You have not only created this life-changing opportunity for me, but you have also continued to make significant impact through the numerous projects you have embarked on undertaking for the school. These projects aren't just investment in infrastructure, they are investment in human potentials. You have given us the tools, the environment, and the encouragement to dream higher and aim higher. Your commitment to giving back reminds us that success is not just about what we achieve for ourselves, but how we use our achievement to uplift others. You have set a shining example of leadership, unity, and service that we, the younger generation, aspire to emulate. I carry with me the pride of Fijai Senior High School, the hopes of my peers, and the responsibility to represent all of us well. I promise to make the most of this opportunity to return with lessons and experience that that inspire others and give back in my own way. Once again, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Thank you for believing in us. And thank you for proving that distance is no barrier. When the heart is connected by love and shared purpose, may God continue to bless Fijai Senior High School, bless FOSA North America for and those who strive to make a difference in the lives of others. Thank you.
Thank you very much. At one point, he said Fijai, and I'm like, okay, school connection. I love it. At some point, he talks about what we are doing is touching lives. We cannot measure them till maybe 20 years on or when we're gone. But I will applaud everybody here who is doing it. When we started, one of the biggest things that we realized was who in Ghana can do what we want to do or supervise when we have to do anything, because we're so far away. We know, those of us who build homes back in Ghana, what we go through getting a project from foundation to whatever level. If you don't have proper eyes and ears, they will never happen. They take pictures, send it to you, and it's not your house. People die, people do all sorts of things to themselves because they get very disappointed. We created ambassadors. We never thought any of them would get visas around the time that the then president, Andrew Mensah-Sowa, and the vision of Class Peters was to invite a teacher, the headmaster. We never thought we would get visas for those who were going for visas to come for the first time in Orlando, and we got them. So we created the ambassadors so that they become part of us. And when we need help doing anything in Ghana, we can easily fall on them. For those who hear me, I always say our network is our net worth. And we have one lady who is in charge of the ambassadors. Her name is Brigetta, and she's here. And I'm going to pass the mic to Brigetta. Thank you very much for all you do.
Young souls. Okay. I think I'm so grateful to everyone here for the opportunity to say something little to contribute to this today's Congress. Mr. President, the executive members of North America, fellow alumni members, and distinguished ambassadors from Ghana, I bring you greetings from Ghana. As a coordinator, it is a pleasure to present this report for the 4th Annual Congress. First of all, I would like to say that we had 12 members who had interest in applying for visas. Out of the 12, 9 showed interest and attended the interview. Regrettably, none were successful in obtaining the visa. Notably, all applicants had already paid for the Congress registration. However, I'm delighted to report that 2 students who were refused visas last year had been granted visas this year, demonstrating a positive development in our application processes. The student raffle for 2025. The student raffle draw for 2025 initially was scheduled for this October. It has been rescheduled to December due to low patronage from the students. Due to low patronage from students in purchasing the raffle tickets, our assessment of this project reveals that the process for selecting participating students require a review to enhance participation and engagement. Ambassador attendance. I'm pleased to announce that 7 ambassadors and 1 guest are today present for the Congress, underscoring the significance of the event. My little observation, permits me to share a key observation. Whilst our members exhibit a strong desire to acquire visas through the North American invitation, their overall commitment to association activities remains relatively low. I humbly suggest that this disparity warrants careful consideration to foster greater number involvements and engagements. In conclusion, I would like to thank everyone here who made it possible for the first ambassadors to be part of this Congress. And I would also say that we will be grateful if more attention will be given to the process in acquiring visas to the United States. Thank you.
Thank you very much. A round of applause. She's been awesome. She never went into the monies because those who registered to come and couldn't get visas, it was a non-refundable. So it's unfortunate, but it's the nature of the beast. She also mentioned that 2 students got visas this year out of the lot. Those of you who know Lawyer Ajari was working behind the scene, and he doesn't say much, but if 2 students got visas today and he's been writing to the embassy, is that why? He never told me why, because he told me nobody pays him. So he's not going to discuss it with me. If they got it, they got it, and that's end of story. So we'll say thank you. We're streaming live, right? So thank you, Lawyer Jerry, wherever you are, and a round of applause for Lawyer Jerry, please. When we started, FOSA is FOSA, global, USA, London, doesn't matter, because we all went to Fiji. It was a lot of tussle back and forth over Yeshawanase. We've crossed that bridge. And today we have FOSA Global Rep in the house. And we reached out to anybody who would be part of this association and who would help us take Fiji from wherever it is today to the next level. So ladies and gentlemen, without much ado, Antoinette is here, the treasurer of FOSA Global, and also an ambassador of the program. She was here the first time in Orlando, and she came last year, and she's back this year. So a round of applause for FOSA Global Rep.
Hello, good morning to everyone. Greetings from FOSA Global. And our major project is the school wall. So I'm appealing to all year groups to contribute their quota to enable us complete the wall project. You know, these students, I think most of them they are very, very stubborn. So we are appealing to all year groups to please contribute their quota to enable us complete the school wall. I think that is all FOSA Global will say. Long live North America FOSA. Thank you very much.
Yeah, when you put people on the spot, no matter how prepared you are, it's like that. It's not easy. The student did great. He started slow and then he started warming up, and I'm sure he's like, oh, if I had more time, the place would be on fire, but we take it when we have. Yes, the school wall. I personally jumped in helping to promote it. It is not easy. It is not that the students are just stubborn. We were all stubborn. But the issue with Fiji is the St. John's. Okay, I'm not going to say it. It's intruders from outside. They've had issues with intruders from outside because the school is not secured. We are the only school in the world with a beautiful gate and no wall. And no, we have a beautiful gate and we don't have a wall. So please, if you can, 5 bags of cement will help build the wall. Will help build the wall. Snacks are going by for anybody who wants to snack on something. We are now at where we are supposed to be. What I'll do is we cannot have our guest speaker talking whilst we're passing food. So I'll give us a little grace to finish the passing of the food, and then our guest speaker would grace the occasion so we can break for lunch. I think we're on course. We're going pretty good. Sammy, go to my boy here. Bibia. I think we're pretty on course. So 11, yeah. No, we have to break for lunch. Lunch is about 12. But your food crumbs, you know. Nah, no, yeah, hey, hey. Just so you know, after Miss Bintum, we will come back for the serious business session. Mponcho, obi owa hebiano. Yakasa watcher. It's about time we have to move from intangibles to tangibles, and it's money. And you know, yeah, babaka. It's all about money dropping from the ceiling. Afarijan, money in your heart dropping from your heart. Oh, bisu chow. Melvina, money from your heart dropping. Oh, bisu chow with you. Money from your heart. Yeah, and we just have to make it happen. Pledges will be nice. But Sami was saying there pledges this year on pay pledges or pay hard cash. But I'll take pledges. I'll take cash. I'll take anything. But where we are. Snacks, no, but your lunch label into snacks, no, to snack. Into so when to over 2 1 snack. Now we'll just give like 5 minutes. If you can get some music, 5 minutes for people to snack, drink something. We don't want any medical emergencies. Yeah. Yeah, hypoglycemia. But
experience that shaped who you are today. As you reflect on your experience, the challenges and triumphs on campus, acknowledge who mentored and guided you along the way. Your time in Fijai Secondary School was a foundation that prepared you for the road ahead. And it's up to you to apply those lessons to make a difference. Building the future of your alma mater is a shared responsibility. As young souls, you carry the torch of your school's values and ideals. You've gone out into the world, driven by curiosity, innovation, and a desire to leave your mark, whether in your careers, communities, or personal lives. You strive for excellence and inspire others to do the same. Now, centrality of the theme, given as you stand on the threshold of this momentous undertaking, be reminded of the depth of impact your school has had on your lives. Your alma mater has been a nurturing ground for your growth, a catalyst for your passion, and a launching pad for your dreams. Fijai is where you discovered your strengths, explored your interests, and forged lifelong friendships. I entreat you, therefore, to continue to uphold the values and communicate with the school, know the challenges they are faced with, and proffer assistance. Example, to help brilliant but needy students, to bring them to the limelight. Also for them to contribute support one another.
it's so difficult to get people to serve. It's so difficult. Something is happening this year that I wish will continue for as long as we are FOSA. And we will forever be as long as we are FOSA because we'll be replaced. And the foundation we set today is what will shape our future going forward. So a round of applause for those who dedicated their time and energy to serve. We are grateful. I am grateful. I'm grateful for the opportunity that was given me coming from journalism that I forgot about and took it because you gave me a platform to still continue to do my journalism things that I used to do back in Ghana. And you get to America and you go into something else, but I'm doing it and I'm grateful for the opportunity. Going forward, feedback is key and we should open those lines of communication so we can have a better FOSA North American group. With that said, we need to look at our finances. And from where we never had anything on paper to where now we have data to compare year to year, Sami Opoku has been phenomenal. But before he does the presentation, the business part, Ms. Bentu mentioned that we should set up a scholarship, and we have, because there are some here who contributed into it. And it led to the JY Andor Learning Center on Fijai campus. For those who don't know, NSMQ, we are getting beat by schools that we claim are small. What we don't know, we had to do a lot of work to know why. So those of us on the NSMQ Foundation, who are also part of FOSA North America, we went to the school, we spoke to the student, we spoke to the teachers, the headmaster, to know why it was. And what we found out was, when I was a science student, when we were in Fijai, there were very few of us. 1,000 science students today. 1,000 science students today with the number of teachers that they still have. If you compare to the small schools, they might have 50, 60. And so they had more time to support them. So what we did was, there's an old student of Fijai who is supporting them voluntarily. So I pay him every month to continue the support. So please, anybody who wants to help, please do that. And then we started a scholarship for a brilliant girl who wasn't going to go. She had 6 A's and 2 B's. Now she's at UMass. In addition to that, we had to give the NSMQ group a reason not to have an excuse. So we renovated a room, and those who know smartboard, we put in an 86-inch smartboard, which was like, it came to like $6,000, and then the renovation work and yada, yada, yada. We put in an uninterrupted internet system, so they have a broadband dedicated to the NSMQ, and then 15 computers have been put in that room. They now have no excuse. Nobody calls us anymore. They've been paired to go into some competition that we got a notification for, and they need money, so we're scrambling to send money to support them. Sami here will say a little bit about it because he's dedicated a bus that will take them anywhere that they want to go. It will need fuel. If the bus breaks, it will need spare parts, and on and on and on. So anybody who wants to jump in and help, you're at liberty to help. Please do, because if we don't, then we have no reason to say, Abon, Anyazi, you're not doing much, because it takes a lot of resource to make some of the things that we wish for happen. With that said, I'll pass the mic to the finance guy here to kind of give us a breakdown, and he'll give you a little overview of NSMQ Foundation, what we've done. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Young souls? Okay, I'm connected. Yabeka is Kasam. Good morning. So this is the interesting part of the business meeting. Um, a lot of you know me. If you don't know me, perhaps you've seen my text message. I disturb a lot. I love to do that because I get excited when it comes to things about Fiji. Perhaps I'm the only person who have a Fiji sticker still on my Facebook said I'm a proud young soul. I saw it this morning and I'm like, oh, it's still here. FOSA North America, where did we come from? I joined the association a few years ago. This is our 4th Congress, and I'm proud to say I've been to all 4. There was nothing like financial reports in the 1st Congress. In the 2nd Congress, there was nothing like financial report. In the 3rd Congress, I happen to be the treasurer, and I'm like, heck no. When we come for business meeting, we have to know what is happening. Everybody have to be here to know what we got, where we are going to, where we came from, and where we are right now. We came from where we didn't even have any account. Somebody writes dues on a sheet of paper, and we jumped to where we had an account, and the whole association celebrated, and we are getting to where we need auditors, and we're getting to where we need a robust system where even if you pay, you don't have to call anybody to pay your dues. You have to just do some clicks, put your credit card, and jump in there. That's where we're going. We can start from not even writing, not even having a bank account, to just go and get an app. And we started from where 10 people pay their dues, and we got to where 20 people pay their dues. And I said I'll even put it in my CV that this year 47 paid the dues. So we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. I get excited, not because the money comes to my pocket, but I get excited that we are building the association. In the future, when I'm no more a treasurer, I will leave a legacy that, hey, you know what, you got to be accountable. And whatever penny or whatever dollar that goes into the association account can be accounted for and be used for its purpose. I'm an open book, and we don't have all the systems to get the best audits. No, we don't. Our bank accounts still have questions about it. Example, this morning we went to make payments and there was a limit on the card. And they were insisting they have to get all the payment before. So I have to do some transfers here and there, just to make it happen. So yeah, we're moving. We're moving. We are not sitting down, we're moving. So if we are here, let's all give applause to ourselves. We've been somewhere. Please do it. Please do it to yourself, please. All right, so a quick one. I was here last year. Those of you who were here last year, you saw me doing a similar thing. I'm a fancy guy. I was going to put pie charts and stuff together. I'm like, you know what? We don't need pie chart at this time. There will be a time where we will need pie charts and stuff to roll, right? But at this time, we don't need a pie chart. We started young in earnest, in search of knowledge, and we got here. So FOSA North America is doing pretty well, especially this year. I'm a quiet guy. Those of you who know me know I'm very quiet, but I get excited when things I envision is happening. It makes me get out of my shells, and like upon you say, I ride on your excitement or I ride on your happiness. That's what gets me excited. When I see people trying to, come in to support a commitment that we've all committed ourselves to, I get excited and it jumps me up. This year, we jumped from paying dues last year of 2,740 to 5,440 dues. If we put in this to percentage, we did over 80%. And Anybody who gets 80% is an A student. So I'll put it in my CV. Projects. Last year, this is how much we raised in project, 6,152.50. Although yes, somebody mentioned it that this year I said I'm not going to accept pledges because pledges is very dragging, and some people don't even want to see your call or they don't even answer your text message, and and intimate don't want to call super brave because how it is. So we have arrears, but last year this is what we got, 6,152, and then this year, even before Congress, I prepared this right before I set up, so that was Wednesday, right? And from Wednesday to now, we have more. Even just this morning, my soon-to-be financial secretary just shot me a text message and like, something is happening behind the scenes. Just look at it. So there has been a little more added to this, but it will be added. But right here we have, from Wednesday, we had 11,350, excluding what we will get from here, right? So projects this year, we did awesome. It was an initiative that the president spoke about. Me personally, as a financial secretary, I'm not a financial secretary, I'm a treasurer, right? Me personally, as the treasurer, I was like, Mr. President, I just kicked it back a little bit. Several times he kept calling on me. We got to do this pre-Congress, and the planning committee also agreed to it that, we got to get some money in before we even get here, right? So beautifully, guess who would take it on his shoulders? Our able Osesapon said, you know what, let's keep this going. He designed a nice flyer. He said, bring your pictures. Let's go out there and solicit for funds. Guess how he did it? Bring your picture, tell him how much you can raise, put it on a flyer, and then send it to your friends. And that's how it started. We were there, and then it got started by young soul, Wendy. He hit us with 1,100, and it was like the 1,000 challenge. So if you are not 1,000 strong, you sit back home and look. But it didn't weaken anybody. We saw the hundreds coming in, we saw the 200s coming in. And at the end of the day, we had 11,300 as of Wednesday. We're going to honor those who did that fundraising, pre-Congress fundraising, like I was always saying on the platform before we leave this business meeting. But so far, so good. Bravo to all of us. May God bless all those who gave. This year dues, like I said, we got 5,440. All right. So looking at everything, so from previous year pledges, this year we have a couple of pledges being honored. We have the 600 coming in, we have the 500 coming in, we have the few monies coming in from last year's pledges. Even from 2023 pledge, somebody paid $100 this year. So this is what we got from previous pledges, 1,400. We had some sponsorships. It's supposed to, I updated it. It was supposed to be 500. It didn't update, but yeah, we had some sponsorship. It came in later for the backdrop that you see outside. People helped sponsor for it. So it should reflect under sponsorships. Congress. Madam Brigida mentioned it. I have the data here. I have everything here. So she said it by word. I'm going to show you what happened. All right. All right. So we had 15 people actually registering from Ghana. So when you see that spreadsheet, those in yellow are those who already got visas, and they are here. Let's give it to them. They are here, all of them. Yes. Georgette is not here. Oh, okay. There she go. I don't think she introduced herself because she's Holy Child. What is your slogan?
No. She went to Chapel Hill.
She's not a young soul actually, but she's co-worker of Matilda and a friend of Brigida, and she decided that she's just coming for the Congress. She's just coming for the Congress, and she paid her Congress fees. So you can imagine when a young soul is saying they don't want to pay. I'm like, come on. Yeah. President prompted me that just for clarity's sake, we didn't give her letter to go get visa. She already had her visa. So even her name didn't appear on my list until the last week that she decided that she want to join them, and then they brought her name, and I asked her to pay her because you can't be here without paying that 200. Very important. So whether you walk here or you fly here, that 200 has to be here. So she's not a young, so I just want to make that clear. We had about 7 people not getting visas, but they ended up paying their Congress fees. And maybe I'll plead with executive to consider it, as she said, that maybe if next year, if they want to apply, can they get something, right? Because we are using their money to plan for Congress while they are not here. So in total, we got 3,000 Congress fees from Ghana. Wow. And us here in America, we got 3,000 from Ghana, and we got 6,900 from here. We didn't do good. No, we didn't do good. We should have crossed 10,000, showing that, but it's like they are competing with us. So we shouldn't undermine our ambassadors in Ghana. They really into this, and I can tell you they had their own T-shirts paid for by themselves with the inscription FOSA North America. I think, Getty, can you let me see the shirt? Yeah, that's what she's wearing. And they are proud of us, and we should be very proud of them. Yeah. They said, if we have this, they also got this. And whenever we go to Ghana, they host us very well. They take us out, pay for it. So they really value us. So when they come, we should also welcome them very well and receive them. All right. So this is how much we got from Congress in total. So if you ask me how much money are we planning Congress with, I have no amount than 9,900. That is how much money we plan in Congress with. Don't go into our deals. That's not what we plan in Congress with. So if at the end of the day we spend more than 9,900, we got to raise it from here. Yes, we're not going anywhere. So let me go back to my summary page. I don't want to show names. This is not the platform to show names. All right. So in total, we got everything together, everything that came into the account, right? 35,682.50. All right. So far, Congress has done very well. A big much applause to our Congress chair and his team. I see some of the team here. I see Frida here. I see Mr. Onoma here. Insedu is here. Melvina. Baba is there. If Baba is not here, we understand that he's doing all the behind work. I see Auntie Monica here. Miss Genevieve. Sister Genevieve. Yes. What am I missing? Waterlina Niha. Okay. I want to warn you, no man care who's in Mr. Biney. Mr. Biney. Our Honorable Mr. Sapon, myself. Oh, my Kwame. Oh, what was your name escaping? Kwame Waha, Honorable. Oh, okay. All right, so this is the chair, Ankrato Azariah, and then our co-chair. Our coach. The reason why I'm introduced, they did very well. I mean, they've done exceptionally well. And Kwame. Yes. So So with mentioning the Congress Planning Committee names, we want to say thank you to everybody who is here and who is coming tonight. They did exceptionally well. As at today, what the 25 year, but I don't count. But as at Anopeyer Bay, they've only spent less than 1,000. And not Anopay. Yes, started Congress because Anopay it's your baby, but yes, started Congress. They only spent $905. That is awesome. Yes. Ask me that the money you're free for no ben. I said the money could import about 900 and you know, people sponsored this out of their pocket. That is why I had to give them that standing ovation. Melvina did that single-handedly. Yeah, good job, Melvina. And that your call, Washington. The snacks we had, Waterlina also sponsored it. And Bruno, your call a pub, honor. There was so much food that our friend neighborhood. I don't know what neighborhood when you had one baby coffee. And Baba and Frida, if I'm not wrong. I'm right? Baba and Frida sponsored. Frida. Okay. Frida and Baba sponsored that. And if you agree, internet was up and terminal because another Yen honorable Nabein, I mean Panabein and you know Sina Nabein or sponsor we are lunch. So it's kind of sponsor, right? That is why we are only seeing the 950. And that is the spirit of Fiji. That is how we can make this association work. Next year, wherever we are doing it, in your money, Auntie Genevieve, yeah, they didn't about sponsor. And that is how it works. Last year, somebody said, "Oh, we'll call GSCS one. We'll be able to here for Congress. We're into a Congress fee. We will get there. We will get there." And I want you. I believe in process. I believe you're sorry. We will get there. And yes, I can. We will get there. When we know Oracle DJ, I want to work by Congress. Everyone that make it a Canva and right. But this year we have a professional live streaming. We have a professional DJ. I'm missing our school, so I don't like mentioning his name. I call him Scooby. That's how everybody know him. So Scooby is the one behind all this. If I have to put figure, I might get it wrong, but it's okay. So let's use previous expenditure, right? So previously, when we are doing live stream, we pay around 4,000, 400. 1,000 was what we paid for the Saturday. Okay, yeah. So we pay 1,000 for live stream only, and DJ charges about 800. So he's doing more than $3,000 job for us free. Because only pictures, you know. And tonight we will have a DJ. He's a DJ, but because he will be doing the live stream and pictures, he's hiring a DJ and paying the DJ himself. That is how awesome this year's Congress has been. And I'm proud because yesterday we started like that, but in the middle we broke. And now we are picking it up. So I mean, in a positive way. And I'm a boy. Video, it's just the fun of it. It's just to heighten what we are doing and make it more exciting and more fun. But don't forget that not streamlined process also. Like today, we are getting there. We will get where even the finances, there will be an audit team or audit committee. Audit the finances before we even come to present it. American say it as we will get there, right? Because he says kind of. Anida, let me just pass this. I'm taking a little time because Yeah, and call lunch. And you know, this is the business meeting, right? And it'll be firm. Also, put out here for any dinner. Now I'm pay through there. I don't know if it's a friend of anybody. I don't know the person, but the person just called me. Also, I'll here for any dinner. Now I'm so until and to FOSA Gmail account. Now I'm a man. Now so we but already on ye. Now I'm so change the option to business instead of personal. More one of from or change it one ye. So at this point, FOSA yen said any fibium until a but I didn't want to, so I'm pausing where I have to get money through my account. I'm pausing that because Yelinian, right? Yelinian. First, I make it just send it through my personal and Yelinian internet. We have to be cutting off this. So I told her, come, and then when you come, introduce yourself, and then say the cash back. So I'm just saying that to let us know that you don't drew her yet, but you both drew her. Until no maybe a while, you just, you know, let it work and let's flow. But when we get to where or they click it here, like Echo Airporter, and get a credit card or back at the Fawuskano, or to card though. Now for Brabutia, and I'm a boy. Because be amped over Giscano, or be arranged because we drew or the process is like that. Echo Ghana no whisker the card there. Or back at the call you whiskan, Ebe Ghana. I never knew this last year. And I didn't do extra bag online. Into Moody Report when I had to pay, make it a credit card. Lady this one Jimmy credit card. Munko use scan yes, Ghana. So just by the by. But it's so things there are some things they are processed, and when we get there and do it. But I'm so proud of Iron Kakreya. You know so, but we are making big stuff. Okay, so let me come to my overall. Make a area one. Overall. So we have the total project funds in there. Okay, so let me go back a little bit. You take your administration this office now. Now the previous administration had also already gotten a project in hand. Right? I was a volunteer in that administration. I wasn't an officer, but I was just volunteering. So I kind of knew how it came. So we got that project, and then when this administration came, it was like, Yeniska, first in the Congress, and Yeniska niya yasan, na ya the cow. But when I took office, I said, the man's no do jay. I tried last year, year kakra, but this year I think my achievement me go. That this year Congress, no, yamboko. Yenwe because you're about to anyomi, but yamboko. And that was my aim. So going forward, that is what we will try to achieve. Next year, baby, you're about to out there for people to help sponsor a lot of stuff so that on buy a cow on the association. So project now about to, you know. Now when the association this administration came was like, okay, in is kind of now we have to strategize and get ideas of how we can do it. So now what we also saw in the association is Kibiamba, unless they will be a Congress. Say real Congress association account or is silence for about 4 months and sana deals one biaba and sana a. So you'll be a Congress, that is the only time we get money. So that was the plan. Okay, so you're targeting in Congress. So last year, we raised money towards the carpentry workshop. And this year we are raising money towards the carpentry workshop. And see, as it stands today, there was 17,502 for projects. And to say, I saw a couple of men there. Them secure what are able to use. Aside my Enibria and Ade we are bree, yabajeje. Intino, them 17 woman fan call 25 and pay. Then you bill. You have and pay. Then you bring so that call 35. And see, minimum able to my anamboa. Able to my with all hands on deck. We will get to a point where maybe ha on your damn number see or by your project updates. Now what if your pictures? Now what if your Yaroko Anna Yaroko into your bodro. So what one would America damn because we want to get the foundation money, seed money, and then when we start building na yakodo. Okay, what me and dues. So aside project we induce 8,180. Order this year and last year and previous whatever. All your dues. I don't try to mingle dues with project. I don't. Until I'm actually separating. Until so project. I know maybe president will talk about it. Maybe when that committee or whatever start rolling, and the worker when he is now I just 70. You find the 17 and there. Now why do now I brought no wale upon one make on this kind of honor or dues. And what do we do with dues? I see people trying to not trying, but giving suggestions. Treasury bill. Yes, we will get there. On your 8,000 So my aim when I became treasurer is let's get something at our back. On your day, my 2,000 and Dabi. Let's get something. Into said the Mazi able to make okay, 1 million for 5,000 on 2 for base, not 3,000. Young pushing. You're in. Into these are the steps that I believe we are taking to get to our promised land. Into make us our warno. In your nominal, my pandemic candidate. Show we've been awesome, and Frida want to say something. Frida want to say something, but before we get off here, before we finish the business meeting, award the Yazebema, the fundraisers, the top fundraisers, and I promised it, and we will deliver it. Thank you very much.
Young souls. Americas are no. He touched on Nkrofa why donate in Zama. I just want to then make a step. Mr. Meferati. Just a step ahead forward. Mponcho oyanokwe. Yanji came to association because Nkrofu P awahan there was sponsored BBA. Nampede me highlight yen sister Melvina. Sister Melvina iwabri nzama nkaka ye did wa henyine. Na ye yo. Hey, when will be that? If you know Obohu, surprises P wo ya da wase. Mother Fija da wase. I'm in with that. Now your girls prefect ampa. I had. Operaze. American wasam. Inti near sister Walterlina and so. Oh yeah. Won't we yo? Won't we? I am surprised though. Won't we? Hey, ye who be that? Hey then so I don't so I am surprised. No dakata. I don't say a surprise or ha. Mpocho Hanumude no or isikaji place into Mpocho. Obia wo bibi kakra no Fabra ye bet me and negotiate. Aye. Senior do. Thank you for lunch. Thank you. Obiara I mambo ni dino Mpocho facham but me baba no sponsor any day nufa. Yes, me ani into my batan no. Na Sunday so me baba inti Friday night na Sunday picnic no me baba ai inti mo po just wo hu na amna mukuna wo senior sedu no ye yinso ona na sister Melvina ana wo ye obia mboto bi o eto a oye sticker eto ana da abo ka na echi na obi ehu da ko fijai sekunde ai nti mboncho me kan me se me farad nti mama nka se pi mboncho ma na ato yɛwɔ kyɛw nso wɔ ha ɔyɛ figyae ɛtam no ne ɛde yɛn nti ebi na ɔhyɛ aha sister Melvina kuru yara mbɔjɔ ɛkyɛw ne de me thank you amombɔbo mombɔbo aba ne yɛ ho nkɔmɔ ai mpɔtɔ hey obi ambre bi me da wana ase
Young souls. Mo akoko dondo ana. Yes, ante na make there twɛn because me ye ni nyina no. Nti eyi yente. Ye besan ya ba odu bi o. Mami no tumuton t-shirt $350. Nti no say obesikasem na tikajija ede ye san ye bani obio. Say feraza say thought dey twɛn na okwa na go say twebio. So we will listen, we will evaluate, we would do what it takes to make things happen, to go in whatever direction that it has to go. And you know, I did a little video here on what we call the legacy project, because we are here to leave a legacy, and I'm hoping it will play this time. This was when we were in Atlanta. That is where the whole idea of a carpentry workshop started 2 years ago. Uncle Pabat. Why? No, but it's a technical hitch on here. Oh, we're missing them. They've always been to Congress, 3 of them. Ankatu knows the boogie way Chiron. And that is the proposed carpentry workshop if it stays the same. These are the drawings, and we need cash. The building without the equipment is not a carpentry workshop. So to make it a carpentry workshop, it has to be equipped. We have done it before. This is the JY Andor Learning Center. And the guy you see there, or call Agri in Presec, and he was our project manager for last year. And this is the proposed site for the project. And that is what our carpenters do now. Young souls. Young souls. We are here to raise funds, to make those who can pledge, please pledge. Ankrato has a concept he was discussing with me, and he's the vice president. I'm not going to take his words and twist it and turn it into Mama Ankrato Nankasa Waka Chifuana Opedotono and Kamema Kasimi na Yina Yati into Ankrato.
Young souls. Young souls.
So strong.
Easy. You threw me under the bus. Now beginning to know how we can move faster and come out with a better way of making money. Now, all of a sudden, he's thrown. It's like kind of, I mean, now that me and anyway, what I was saying was this year, I started fundraising. He asked each and every one of us to bring our picture. He would make a presentation at Easyberry funds. Only few of us did. Now, right after, I was suggesting that right after this Congress, that is from Monday till next year's next Congress, will be the year for the project. And see, Obiara or what have you for India, we have to capture that picture with a name so that each and every one of us would have that flyer now. Was the raise the funds, you know. Now we have a whole year, and you have in your circles, you know, it would be no more while. There might be 10, 5, or even 3. You can comfortably talk to them, approach them. Hey, if you yeah, them carpentry workshop in it's meant for this. A catcher now. By the time I have Baba Congress bill, no, they be an reminding them. Mazina Mizichero no, merchant war, and Danico. Yeah, to me remind them by 3-4 times. Over the Congress, and that's $1 more $100. Be about more to but say demanding forcefully about catch their home. But one I reminded you have a whole year to Congress. That was what I was discussing with him. Now, what must he say? I'm forced to. And see, Ibio, there's a saying that 1,000 miles start with a step. We shouldn't be discouraged with our numbers that we all had the years. We are gradually growing. We'll get there. We are gradually growing. We'll get there. Tomorrow maybe I get discouraged. Now, and that our be people who picture catcher. Oh, the mean paper. Next year, Mokobi. Apart from that, I'm requesting that a BRB platform no that. Especially one from body time. Yen na you know myself on Warba platform no that. What's so material here? They see one back cry. But I tell you what, a fast year by a bush. Oh, the mean pay or her. The mean pay or her. This is someone that you were her, baba. Like the president did yesterday. One of our members, Mark Jeffrey, has been with us for the past maybe 3-4 years, but he didn't know that okay. So he was surprised. I mean, bringing your picture on the platform, it's so nice. Be out one. See, I encourage you there going forward in the yeah. Thank you. During our meetings, that's what I'm suggesting. Thank you.
Young souls, young souls, young souls. Okay, it's exciting time to be here and exciting to be hearing all this. Why is Ikasem? Why is Ikasem? And obviously Ikasema, they start with somewhere. Evening there will be a surprise, and we hope that evening will be the big check to all this. In the meantime, President Wahadi, also pede a drop bomb.
Hello, members. I had a chat with Professor Ando, and he wanted to know the total cost of the building. So we have requested for a revised bill of quantities for the project. What he ended up saying was that can't we levy ourselves? And I said, okay, our Congress is coming on, and I will present it to members that one of us is saying we should levy ourselves, get the cost of the building, levy ourselves and do it. But he has promised that he will be a donor to the project. This he said as a last year, that he will be a donor to the project. So these are things that we should, be thinking about, whether we should levy ourselves or we should continue. Levying ourselves doesn't mean the money should come from your pocket. Like those who had their pictures on a flyer taken to their friends, their various work organizations, they can pay for you. America is one place where we have a lot of NGOs. How do they call it here? Yes, the non-profits. A lot of money goes out. And I believe by the by the first quarter of the ensuing year, they had made their budget. So by March, if you have anything in mind to send letters to institutions, we should be able to do it by March. so that they can, in planning their budget for 2026, they can incorporate, your little money that you want from them. It can be small, it can be big. I had a chat with a friend who said the Veterans Association needed some $10,000 to do something. And he's a veteran himself, so he wrote to a company. When he was asked to come for the check, he was surprised he had $250,000. They needed only 10,000, but he had $250,000. There are a lot of institutions in America that we can write to. So please, we will do our part by writing letters to various institutions, those who give and give. These basketball players, some are building houses for, some projects for people with no money. Just come and live in, don't pay rent. There are a lot of money that goes out for free. Some people are willing their inheritance to their dogs, and their pets. We can explore. Like I'm saying, the money shouldn't come from our pockets. The money we can source the money from elsewhere and put into the basket. Our various companies that we work with, have we tried it? Have we tried asking the secretary to write a letter? Let me take it to my institution, if they can, sponsor. All these companies, because we haven't asked, and it's in the Bible, ask, knock, and the door will be open. So please, let us do that. As for letters, Irene will always write it. So let's do well. Going into 2026, let's do well. Send the letters early enough to the various institutions so that they can incorporate that in their budget, and then you'll be there when a phone call will come. Shamshad, the letter that you brought, there's something for you. Come and pick your check, and you'll be amazed that one single check will cover the whole building. But that aside, this is something that I should also raise. I've heard comments about people saying we are going in for a very huge project and it's taking us time, because this whole thing started from when the headmaster came here. That was in 2022 in Orlando. And in a chat with the headmaster, he said, "Oh, FOSA North America, can't you put up a carpentry workshop for us?" I think he was thinking of a shed, because if you look at Fijai campus, behind the art block, that is where we had a shed. So I was thinking that he thought, oh, we need a shed, 4 pillars with some roofing sheets, but we have taken it a notch higher. Some people want us to vary it. I mean, I don't have any problem with that. But at the end of the day, we are coming from America. That is what we should know. That anything we want to put up on Fijai campus should stand the test of time. Now, the locals, I mean, the year groups in Ghana, what they are doing, you have no idea. We are not in any competition. But let's do something that when they look at it, they'll say, okay, this came from FOSA North America. If you want us to vary the project, we can always discuss it. We can always discuss it. So we have requested for a variation of the bill of quantities. And then if anybody has a plan, something that we can do, please come up with your plans, and then we can all sit down on the platform, look at it, and see which one will fit us better with the money, the kind of money that we have, and then quickly do something for Fijai Senior High School. Thank you. Yes, there will be a project committee. So the executives will meet, and then we will form a project committee, and they will have the terms of reference of making sure that the building comes up. They will look at the plans, the various plans that we have, the one that we will provide, and the ones that when we have a discussion, whether we want to have a bedroom upstairs for the carpenters or a bedroom upstairs for the teachers. These days, land area, yesterday when we went to Washington, Ike was saying that land area is nothing, but the biggest land is upstairs. When you want to build up, nobody can stop you. But you are committed to a very 2x4, maybe 100 by 60 feet plot of land. But if you want to go up, it's only God that can stop you. It's only God that can stop you. So we were just trying to make use of, the top. That is the main reason why we had an accommodation on top. I mean, you can't just have a flat place if we can use it for something else. That was the intention of an accommodation on top of the building of the carpentry workshop, to house either the teachers or to house the carpenters who will be working downstairs. So please, let's put all these things into perspective and then come up with something that we can do as soon as possible. Thank you.
Sika. Kasanoya Dawson and Auntie Frida Mpocho table on tum non table kwa yebu enyama no Dawson wonto nti say e wo plan a new plan no I mean we dey twa thought nti Mpocho we twa no thought energy na ba nti Mpocho there's no here, okay. Mekan sodo kakra, we had 47 people registering, that is active. And whether the election, whichever way you voted, I don't really care. All I care about is we have 47 for the first time participating in paying dues and moving us to the next level. Elections, if we all have one direction, why America? I'm Bima, net Ghana, if you don't be a Democrat and not be a Republican. Because America knows where it's going, and regardless of what is happening now, it will still get there. Intimacy there. Fully engaged and involved. Awe wahe bia benye bibi, ebefe bibi, ebetue bibi, and ni nyina is towards what we want to do. Inti Mpocho menfenche, ishe nenyi ma ishe bekado 1,000, ishe bekado, and something happened. We started with 1,100, okay. Inti se antifrido tumu 20 shirt 350. Na ahade and start was so proud yabako pado. Into on that note, Mpocho. No, yes, I can cry.
Other for young souls. Yenya enyumida ya wahadi raises candidates in carpentry workshop name. In Simunianom for Samba. So mama important sister. Young happy, Njawe. You say young souls way cheap. One kind of a Ferrado in America CP, no. Young souls way cheap. Eden so today. Ad astra per aspera. Hey. I'm 7 years. Inti Mopon chop. My presidential candidate no one thing. Yo. My presidential candidate no one thing. Wawa him fed the two nabe. Yeah, I'm a Ferrati. Adas try and answer their young souls. Oh, Canantum, Mr. President, in two ma'am.
When two man cafe be any man.
It's the two in your man. Because in two
or you will fear.
And two men decide, me the boxes never bro. I me that's the 200. 200. Me that's in I mean sure. One on our church with you know hano. Mpo church not for two border. Yeah, that. So presidential candidate to Colonel White. Also, my name bien. Me assure the answer one who can fool baby. Inti mama na ebien ai. Ano so na so 200 mpɔtɔ obi ntwerɛ mam. Meda ho na ase. Madɔfo T-shirt obia. Hey, why you doing, Papa?
FOSA wives and FOSA husbands. FOSA wives and FOSA
Mato die. Mato. And FOSA wives, no. Associates, no. Man country. Mpocho man country. Mpocho. Mpocho man country. FOSA wife. Come on. Inya. Come on, sister Agimpacho some why. Sika dear. Madam Fubines kai. Yen srompo. Oye FOSA wife. And answer the FOSA husband. And for all right. I know can there. FOSA girlfriends for her. For Chamreba. Nyabutter. Oh, baba. Sister Genevieve, mato do crow. Mato wodo. And then for some common easy, dama, medase. Mupacho one ebium. FOSA husband. FOSA husband. Hey, John the Baptist. Aye. Aye. I one case chosen. I need a common easy, Nine. Many of FOSA husbands in the area. But one of your FOSA girlfriend, Ebi knew her. Oh, him FOSA girlfriend, away. Where? I know, Mr. Pro, our hand. Hey, Jade. Me that's it. Obincho needs in mama. One and cho needs in. Abo na wa sama. Cho needs in 100. Aye, me that's it. Man can kese. I would make it a ska. CK. Man can share. Me that's it. But Obincho needs in ma. Cho was in 100. I come honey. It's a kid. Hey, I can't. Mommy, you may die. Man cash it. Unfortunately, my hand died. I got to show tonight $100. Me that's it. And you are not doubtful. Hey, FOSA wife, abo. I tried them in Mexico. And you are not doubtful. Yeah, one show. Yeah, a show by a numbi and Kaganga Crano. Oh, Mopocho, me refi, Mukunye, Baba. Me ajia. Oyinda monuments, I'm a boy, Monumbie. Mpocho one share. Wait, I have felt dodo. Mopocho, what's that? So, how go fear? Oh, yeah, actually, yeah, and sana. It makes sure the hawk no one munsha and sana, who fear fan munsu. Into a hallway. Memo munsu. Mama unsu. Once you cry, Mama unsu.
That's right.
Ho papa. Ho margin me fa pet no se there. I hit sikanya object at all. Way. Send me a bit of oil multiple. It me the boy be a bin so a do keep a sword. Inti a bit me use in multiple ways. Aye. Okay. Aho. Madam Hana say. Yen table ido. Inta me pi waha. Eh. So Sunday picnic. Inti mopon chawo. Obi Antobi. Did the mama on flat fee. Mama on flat fee. Men go many mas, men baham bemam less than $25 because I had the man na I can some matcham. Inti poncho $25. My academy Ferrari already. Inti no mama men pound show. Aye, 25. Men fambra one table an hour over my table. Me drop at Sidama me pick and no I. Into Miniano, Madam Wanase. Thank you for entertaining me. Thank you for allowing me to do this, even though Mama Ferrazino. Madam Wanase, papa. But what table one or church with you? Sister Monica. Medase. Remember one announcer I was aspire for a position. So, oh, thank you. Oh, yes, the Kenny. Mo patro mama me bi ai. Ah, ni bi wo. Woman bi. Woman. Mama ebien pocho. Why to them why busy ama. Even though na a t-shirt we nye bi, but you woza. Wafa. Mboche you woza. You so ya woza. One or church is in Sister Barbara, Yamin show, Farmer, Namin Problem Farman. Mr. Onumaje, Waka crop check, and J. But from $100. If it's a home come. Madam Wana, so Adolfo, Madam Wana.
Thank you so much. I think we're really doing well with time. What can be? President said something about going to your various companies, and I will need help in doing the website because one of the things that doesn't make you talk so much is our website. Unfortunately, we had paid money to this guy who does like beautiful work, and just when I him there, young website no be website now. So we have to start from scratch. I will work a keychain, work a chocolate. Young soul. I'll make a send in Pochoma when I swam 1 second. I will need volunteers and suggestions for our website because we need that to run before you can go out to let people know what you do. Because if you do, they will ask website. And Yamin Chazi obey feel because Yaman. Most of Fijai will claim it. Building of the wall, the pergola, now we see the NSMQ building and all that, the sports complex by 2025 that is coming up, and every project that is going on, we will take credit for it because for Fijai. And when we're savvy in making things pop and work, let us know and we'll join you. At this point, I think we are just about wrapping up for the afternoon. And Ankara 2 will be become. But before Ankara 2 be no, this is something that we can do. The tiles in the carpentry workshop, we can have your name on it if you want to sponsor something. And that will be there till the day we all pass and go. Eco hospitals now, I work in hospitals, so that's what I see. Even the elevator sponsored by this family, AE sponsored by this family. And it's only prudent that we let people's hard work show. In Tianka Tusu will be
Young soul. America said man fair account is because now executive or the committee, the executive committee hasn't approved it, but this year no matter today, it's coming up. So ready. It's been decided that right when you enter the carpentry shop, that is one after it's built. When you enter the carpentry shop, there's going to be a plaque boldly on the wall, visible. The entire you will see it. And on that plaque, you can, if you sponsor, whatever you sponsor, your name would be on the plaque on a gold or a bronze metal on the plaque. Wasn't and either you donated or how much you donated. And see, right from now till the building becomes a building, Osiono. So if you want to have your name on that plaque, get ready. It will be there forever. Dema Saponke. If you want to have your name on the floor tiles, be able to I trust right or not. Or sponsor not until they're done, no bobo. Your name will be there forever. We'll be able to their coffee jar. And see, this is something that we should think about it and prepare ourselves so that when it's time in the course of building or then you whatever you sponsored, so that your name would be on that plaque. Thank you. That's all I have for now.
Yeah, members, I thought the treasurer was going to talk about it, but as a 501c3 registered nonprofit organization, as we are here now, FOSA North America, every member here, any amount that you donate, any amount that you pledge, when the tax season comes, you can claim it. I know some of us have tried it and it worked. So any amount that you donate, please take a receipt and the treasurer will give you a letter. When you file your taxes, add it. The money will be given back to you. So please, the $1,000, the $2,000 that will come from your pocket, take a receipt and a letter at the end of the day. A letter at the end of the day, you file your taxes at the end of the year, sorry. You file your taxes and that amount. So if you haven't tried it, please try it now. Make all the big donations today. And at the end of the year, the treasurer will give you a letter and then you claim that money at the end of the period. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. We are all young souls, right? So let's talk Fijai. There's a different stuff going on. The Global talked about a wall. So if you are here and you are attached, you want to support the wall the ongoing wall project on campus, you have the free liberty to do so. Mama, I'll pass it on for you. If you know direct link to somebody in Ghana you want to send to support the wall, or area on your obinum na warrior. Nkakanka kra obey. And, apart from the wall, there are also other projects going on. MC touched on it a little bit. I want to say it. And we had a call. I had the call that Fijai National Science and Math Quiz, they had to go to Cape Coast, and they got to go. Motivation our company low because you can't, and they have to get money, and I'm going to send them money. And so we were you want to support? It's open. When here Kakrebi now was our Kakrebi and here we hear about 19,000. If you can also support Ghana cities in America, into $8,000 I can solve all that. And the winning has media group on a sport complex for Fijai. According to the contractor, this will be the only complex in the Western region that is very necessary. If Fijai is able to achieve that, it will draw a lot of traffic to the school and give them generate money for the school. So we have taken it upon ourselves to start it. We drawing year groups in. Yesterday I spoke with 1 or 2 year groups, and they've accepted for us to bring them letters. If they are year group, will tie hands. We are hoping that by 5 years' time, this complex is supposed to be completed.
Thank you very much. We started something that has become a tradition. We are sponsoring 2 students. They are here. But I will be a wahan say ipede ye mahon feeling farewell na ipede chipping kakra. Now the Ubebi Warson and Mr. Nabin, the Nabins, they were fine. When Talibia watched Chihona, Pede was in Mohona. It will be great for them to have something going home. And as you go from here to coming to the dinner, to the Sunday program, please let's have them in mind and make sure that we do the best that we can to make their stay memorable. For a reason, I haven't posted anything because I just don't want us to take our focus off what the election committee is doing, because they keep reminding people to accept no one vote. That's why. But we had, I did a great time yesterday in DC. We went to DC with them. It's amazing anytime you go to DC, no matter how many times you've gone, depending on who you go with, the experience is different. And I had a very different experience from the number of times 15 years ago that I've been coming with my kids. Thank you all again and again. And as we're wrapping up, you need to wrap up without going back to school. Oh, okay. What's the answer? Was sure. Other matters. Okay. Other matters. Okay. Okay, happen.
Young souls.
Young souls. Young souls. Okay, for those who don't know, every other school were doing it. At this school, were homecoming. All right. I've been to Fijai's homecoming. The last happened in 2018. But the birth of the first ever homecoming was in 2015. And he was the chair for that homecoming. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Biney. And a great, the oldest. No, until Anna had the ever American. Hey. Last year, let me say this. Last year, so we've been going to Ghana, myself and Sammy, every year Christmas. And when we go, we try to give back to the teachers because I am and we started that because all students, when they started going to Fijai, go to the headmaster. And because why the headmaster pen work on Hona in SMP. So we started having end of year parties, and I was hosting them at my house. It became an annual tradition till this year. I'm not going, so it's not gonna. I don't know, but Papebo Quanti. Last year, on my hand in Sam or 275 bottles left over. A round of applause. Left over. Teachers, Wombo was enough. Wombo was enough. So it's been an amazing journey. He doesn't treat me like me Abofraba, and I don't treat Same like Abofraba. We're all adults, and it's been an amazing experience with him. Thank you.
Mr. President, young souls, just standing here, we want to talk about our constitution. And I want to make a formal proposal for amendment to our constitution. And before I go ahead, I want to read what the article says about the constitution amendment. So Article 17, amendment to constitution. This has taken us more than 2 years to do. That's why I'm doing it here. Because we started about 2 years ago that the constitution needs to be amended. We keep on saying without doing anything. But then I said, no, we have to start somewhere. It doesn't matter who will be at the chair because it's a process that keeps time. So Article 17, amendment to constitution. The following process will apply. A written proposal, that's what I'm coming to do, is made to the executives, stating the reasons for the amendment. The executives will then share the proposal with the members. Members are allowed a period of 7 days to respond. The response will be in the form of a vote for or against using an online voting process. If members agree that an amendment is needed, a working group will be set up to work within 30 days. Members will be allowed a period of 7 days to send in their amendments. The working group will deliberate and apply the amendments and present for review. Members will be allowed a period of 3 days to respond. The amendment to the constitution signed by the president, vice president, and a member will be shared with the members. So that's what the constitution says. It's a long process, but it has to start somewhere. So on that note, I want to officially present my proposal for the amendment of constitution. So address to the executives, FOSA North America, dated October 18, 2025 in Virginia. Proposal for constitution amendment, FOSA North America. In line with Article 17, amendment to Constitution as enshrined in the Constitution of North America and
this is not a rebuttal to what Mr. Henry the first statement that he made, first statement on the Article 17 is a written proposal is made to the write the proposal to us, the executives, and what has been stated in the Constitution will be followed. I have heard a lot of, for the past 2 years, members have been talking about, oh, this particular article, we think we can tweak it, we can do this, but nobody has been bold enough to write it. I am happy Mr. Uncle Paba today has been bold enough to say something about the Constitution. We've all talked about, let's do an amendment. It is not a president to write to the members that let's do an amendment. It is rather the opposite. So anybody who has gone through the Constitution and feels that we can tweak something, please. After Congress, we are planning to have a constitutional committee to receive amendments, because I believe from the first page to the last page, everybody has something to say. So anybody who wants us to do something, tweak the constitution, please write it to us. And what has been stipulated in Article 17 will be followed. But mind you, we have time bars in everything that we do. I always say, I go according to what has been stated. If it is not in black and white, I don't do it. Everything has been stated in the Article 17 will be followed. That's why I was referring to Uncle Parbat to have written to the executive, not to read the amendment at Congress. So please, whatever you've written, let us have it. Let Irene have it. Yes, let Irene have it, and it will be followed. Let's gather a lot, please. If you have any idea, there are some members here who belong to other associations. We have some best practices. You know, I wouldn't say our constitution is the best, no. But we have other associations that you belong to, that you think that, oh, what they are doing here is very good. I think we can, you know, incorporate it in FOSA North America Constitution. I mean, to bring some flair, because I think it is too straitjacket. Our constitution is too straitjacket, but let's do something and tweak it. So those with ideas about constitutionalism, let's come up, write something, and then we'll set up a whole committee to look at not Uncle Parbat's amendment alone, but let's gather all amendments. If we have to amend the whole constitution, that would be perfect. After all, the constitution will be how many years? 5 or 3 years? 2 years, yes. It's just 2 years. Our constitution is just 2 years. It is just 2 years. But I think we can still work on it. We have identified some areas that we think we can work on it. Let the amendments come. A committee will be set up and will follow due process. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. And I think most of the things that are being suggested, we take committees, we can do them here. And Auntie Monica, I want to say something.
I just want to add to what the president said. I've seen the secretary holding a piece of paper. I believe if it comes in a form of an email, it will be better so we can refer to it, you know, in time.
Okay, that raised an interesting point. To get an email, we need to be officially registered as a member, because we started capturing data, and if we don't have the official email, it's easy to set it up, but everybody here who's among the 47, we will need that data captured, and it will be easier for her to get that. Sister Monica is here, and Sister Monica is wait, Auntie Anna, sorry. Auntie Anna is here. I mean, Sister Monica is here, so Auntie Anna want to say something.
I'm a little bit concerned about our meetings online. I nearly wouldn't have attended this Congress after the last meeting. So I'm just appealing to my fellow old students. When we come online, excuse me, we are all adults. We all made the decision to join this committee. And if people are angry, I know we all love Fijai. That's the reason why we express ourselves during meetings. But I will please plead with you. Let's respect ourselves. At times, it gets to a point that people just lose it. People lose it. And it's so sad. It's so sad. That's the reason why I said I nearly wouldn't have attended this Congress. But when I went to the meet and greet yesterday in the night, even though they picked me up late, when I went there and I saw these same people meeting, dancing, and happy. And I told myself I would have missed something if I hadn't been here. So please, let's not do it as and when we see each other. Let's do it respectively online. We are all adults. Please, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I always say this, that I think there are some things that don't belong, and Sami said it right. The president has said it. Uncle Pabat has said it. We need to streamline certain things. Some things are too personal. They don't belong on the platform. They just don't. And people pour out whatever. If you don't restrain, then it go buha. Yeah. Until Anna, Malama propose amendment that if your things are getting too personal, then we will let you know. And then if listen, we went to college here. St. John's folk went to college here. Adisco folk went to college here. We went to college in Ghana. Adisco folk went to college. We are nurses. We are doctors. We are engineers. They are doing it. We can do it. Copy. And that is what the path we are on now. I'll do more videos than all of them combined. No question. And that is the whole point. We have this, Scooby doing this. I don't think they have it. And you know, what I say? Yeah. And then you videos. No, it's a fact. And you know, let's not take things for. We brought 2 students. Big deal. For me, it is. Big deal. But no. And we are doing well with time. And and so was right. Okay. But this will be the last one.
We all have it. And say, I put a day. Oh, all right, I'm now. Let me see. Okay. I think I'm in the frame. I'm there earlier on. You share the video presentation of the project. This is the carpentry workshop project. And my question is, do we have like a project committee formed to do that? If we have, who and who are members of that committee, and how were they formed? That's my only question. Let's say if we don't have when are we going to have one before we do anything with the project? Okay.
Yeah, Nab, I think you stepped out. That was why you didn't get it. Yes, I said a project committee is going to be formed. Yes, and the bill of quantities for the project, we have requested for a revised one because Dr. Andor wanted to see it. Professor Andor, he has promised to be a donor to the project. So he wanted the revised bill of quantity. So that is in the pipeline. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. But it will follow up. No, it hasn't been formed. No, it hasn't been formed. Yeah. So this is the thing. No. This is the thing. It's been an exciting few months. And we went to Ghana. We are like, started because so now that we are getting there, it calls for a serious review because we've had concerns, Nazi. So that is something that the project committee will look at and then make recommendation about it.
Okay. The next thing I want to say has nothing to do with the project. It's more to do with the lunch. We cannot bring outside food into the hotel. The lunch is ready. It's in a couple of cars outside. It's a hotel main entrance. Now you make your left and you go there now. It's one to one corner. Yeah.
But a round of applause for Auna Melvina Bia. Yamin. Okay. Oh, wow. Not too often do you travel from Ghana and celebrate your birthday in the United States. Last year, Ivy's birthday was celebrated in my house, And this year she's here. Today is her birthday. So, ladies and gentlemen, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Huh? Celebrate today. So thank you very much for your time. And before we leave, and yet too often do we get people to grace us who teach, who taught us and lived on campus and know us more than our parents. So without much ado, there's a little thing for Mrs. Bintum here, and the Vice P is here to do that.
Young souls, I believe that you all agree with me that even Jesus Christ, when he healed the 10 lepers or 12 lepers or whatever number, a colonel obe, that's na Jesus be saying, na mesa nkrofudu ayarsana akrono over him, meaning Jesus, even Jesus was expecting that they would come back and say thank you. And see, when you buy a agenda, say, yeah, mommy, we didn't be better, and say, I guess I share him. Obey Fede, yes, actually, yes, ma, Mrs. Benton, or as if I feel Wabaya, am I near the Wasipi, the Wasipi. All right. Oh, yes, that's all right. The area was not cutting tough on there. Shemo Biaram Phoebe. What's the mere timekeeper? And some no bait it here. This will be the last time you hear from me. I'm here as the next 5 minutes. As the planning committee chair, since I haven't handed over yet, we just want us all to know that next year's Congress was between Kansas and Miami. Now, you debate now on BR pedal. See, just for us all to know, let's get prepared. It's leaning more to Miami. But my American won't say it's leaning more to Miami. And see, if you have a cry in the next year, Uncle Baby and Aboko Miami, start planning from today. Erkon Kakaka, Oboduan, no, your problem more. So all that I'm saying is, let's get ready for Miami. It's coming. All right. Thank you very much.
And I think for the first time we are within time. And may time as in I hope and pray. And Sete. Wambo. I don't know. 100%. Yeah. Anyway, why you say Tebio? And yeah, but two. Okay, please let's rise and we might see the words coming and then we'll get. Oh, hold on. Oh, okay. And if it's my sinking one, I'll pause it, and then when you start, I'll just.
You're so strong.
Let's rise up and lead. We shall. Oh, when we will we march on. So have lost in arms. walking on the road is renew. Wait on the everlasting God, and He will wait on you. Jesus, I raise I am Lord's gaze. Internal youth, internal bliss. Internal youth, internal bliss. And everlasting. Let's say, let's receive grace. May the grace of our Lord Jesus Christ, the love of God, the sweet fellowship of the Holy Spirit be with us now and forevermore. Amen. There will be a photo shoot. Please, it's our 5th anniversary next year. So please, Mundres Netiti, the photo shoot will be ready. Now, let's
pictures, no. And before maybe an hour before dinner time now, because when you show up, you can stand in front of the thing and take a professional picture. And yesterday I let a few people scan a link. Now pictures now me training now. Now everybody will have access to it. Into pictures from yesterday until tomorrow, it will be there. If you want to download a picture onto your phone, you will have to pay. And but the money is for the association. And once you pay to download, I think when you click on download, they will direct you to a site. Now wait, you have $5 and then you can download it.
And then we starting at 5:30. We can get here at 5:30. So please, and yeah, thank you all for coming.
For the best, so prepare for the rest with no stress. The John Secondary School will be the best. I'm on the rest, no doubt. Gravel to all young souls. Staying strong, yo, getting up the hoops. Honor, power from strength to strength. Contributed so well to the West Side neighborhood. We'll be the best. I'm on the rest, you know that. Ultimate warrior. Getting ill all day by day, y'all. We getting stronger, 9 by 9. Don't you try to test us. Spanning the continent in the night, we gotta be down with us. That's right, you gotta be real with us. Turning off the candle. Y'all know me, TBK, CJ for y'all. School in here, your friend say, FOSA Secondary School, and moon right on my bow, I was here to go a bit of Christian, who did you hear? And yeah, one more cry, I found the year, and to take off for more than you by Abraham. I got the check, I want a man, Jambua.
and moon branch here with it, and which are a concha make sure you free. Back up,